Tell me, please, a bit more about, as again, you're a wider, deeper thinker. I don't have as much time as you are. How many books do you read?
This month?
In general, how many books you read a month?
Sometimes it can be 2, sometimes 10 books a month.
Books.
But I consider also audiobooks and
Guys, I've never seen someone who is reading more books than Kirill. And I encourage everyone to read books. So don't spend time in the bloody TikTok and Facebook. It sucks your life out of your real life. All right. What do you think about how society will change? How it will influence us. My son is using. My small daughter, 10 years old, is using. My wife is using. They're probably better use than me now. Everybody is using. So our company will be totally influenced by this. I believe so. But then the society probably even more. What do you think that it's real artificial intelligence that is going to rule us, or?
I don't believe so.
Right.
Because I think we should speak about different societies. More developed countries,
right.
More developed niches of the market, like fintech, like software development, and less developed countries, less influenced by AI market branches. For example, if you are in real estate, if you're a real estate agent, I don't see how it will help you to use ChatGPT. You won't pick your phone, showing the apartment to your customer.
Do I need to show the apartment? It will be shown by the platform that will give me the whole video tour about everything, give me all the details. I'm putting my head on the left, they tell me about this. There's water pipes. I put on the right, they give me another information about, I don't know, the best color of the blanket. So you see, right?
Yeah, but it can help for some people, for some audience, I believe, for also more digitalized in their lives. But some people want to touch authenticity. They want to find the provenance of this chair, for example. And they want to feel the ambience in the house. And it won't be replaced by AI. It won't be replaced by VR. And for this audience, it can be a nice tool to use, for example, for some pop-up tasks, but still they stay a bit conservative. Even now, if you speak to average people who are not in this area, they might ask you, what ChatGPT? I never heard about it. Maybe just read some articles.
Well, I believe it's going to change. I'll tell you my story about my 10-year-old girl. She was talking to Alisa. Alisa is the speaker, right? And then she was talking to her and asking her, Alisa, are you AI? And Alisa answered, no, I'm just a voice bot. And then she came to us and said, she said she's not, but I don't trust her. So it's all going so deep into our society, and our people, my already kids, that will be different than compared to us. So I believe that will be an extremely tremendous effect on us.
Yeah.
However, I believe it is a moral problem. How many companies have great products?
Great products?
Right.
With AI?
AI.
I think not a lot of them. We have Google, we have Microsoft.
All American?
All American.
Right.
Some Chinese, Baidu.
Some Chinese.
Baidu,
So,
Yandex.
Again, so that few companies will be taking all the benefits of these products, and then we will be, everybody's like, right now we're paying to Facebook huge amounts of money. Facebook is the profitable company, hugely profitable, because they extract the profits from us, because there's no other place how I can market the product, right? It's going to be the same. They're going to be, it's worse now, because everything is AI based, and then the way you receive information is only from 2 or 3 sources. The way they interpret it, the way they provide it to disseminate this to others, it's spooky, no?
I think it's spooky, and I think in this regard, so-called Matthew law, when rich gets richer, will stay there. Because the companies who have resources, they have all the abilities to invest in the development of AI, to buy new servers, to hire best people with PhD.
So, are we going to be slaves to these AI companies?
We're not going to be slaves to them because...
So they give you the bone in order not to die, but then all the profits come into them?
We can just find a different niche.
Right. I hope very much that we'll just live better. Work less, live better.
We'll live better. We will, I think, even growing up in different way. Some people better, some people will be developing maybe just alternatively.
Yeah, please.
For example, we're all speaking about positive side of using AI, how it gets us to better way of living, but there's also a negative side. Some people will be overcautious about it, of using AI. Because imagine you're speaking to something or someone extremely smart, and you won't double check the information you're getting from it, but it makes mistakes. It is augmented. It is somehow biased, because we are now speaking about, as you mentioned, American AI companies like Microsoft, Google, Apple in the future, Meta. We have some Chinese way, we have some Russian way, and they all very culturally embedded.
Right.
And when you're speaking to ChatGPT, it won't bring you the whole picture. It will bring you the American view of these events, for example, political events, historical events. If you're speaking to Yandex or to Baidu, it will be a different picture.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's going to be there, the ethical concerns, because first of all, maybe we can lose the grip of understanding when are we speaking to real person or to augmented personality or to the pure AI. For example, now we are messaging a lot. Sometimes we're not even calling the people.
Sure.
In our real life. We're not meeting the people. We have hybrid teams spread over the world, and they never met each other anytime. And for example, when I'm answering you, you don't know me, I'm answering you. Are you sure 100% that me, it's me?
No, I'm not sure.
I'm a human being, and it is called uncanny valley, when you can feel that everything is well, good English, good language, right words, but something is different. Something makes you a bit cautious, what's happening there. And it's getting more and more in this way, because people will try to accept different personalities. They try to accept different roles over time. Going to be just a fake roles, because they try to be another person.
Right.
And sometimes it also means that if we're getting more free time to the people, increasing their efficiency in work tasks, we're not sure 100% that they will spend this free time doing something creative or positive. Maybe they will just continue scrolling over Facebook or TikTok.
Well, this is, I think, is less of a problem. If we give them, I tell you, I have a different problem with this, with the time of people. So if the machine is going to be doing the whole work for us, it was some time ago when I was born. I was born in 1973, right, long time ago. And then there was a very famous film when I was, I think, like 11 or 12 years old. Fantastic film for that time in Soviet era and in Russia. It's called Electronic, about the second guy who is like this guy, very similar, but he's going to study instead of him, and so he's got the top marks, and then the other guy sings a song that now machines started to work for us. That's a great time that came in. I have free time to do what I want to do. No, it's not reality. So it's like 20 years ago, right? It's more than 20 years ago. I think that what is again the first distribution of wealth that will be an important point. Who's going to be getting the wealth out of this improved efficiency? Is it only these few companies, or they will be distributed more or less plainly, or more or less again efficiently? Because we still see right now, right? Even now, distribution is not right, and my problem is more in the way how people are developed. So we were exchanging some few thoughts, but I think, guys, that the whole in people's attention to AI, or not fascination of AI. The problem is that through ages, we were developing as humans with our neocortex, started to develop a few 100,000 years, more brains, more neurons. So every body of us would have 95 billion neurons. 95 billion neurons. So some time ago, it would represent, even now, it represents a computer of the size probably of a country, like a France. So what we do with this? Why we are trying to create something which is as smart as we are, where it's probably we should do something with us, where this thing can be much more smarter by itself. Do we need the machines to be smart as us? They will not probably have souls in any case. But maybe we should do, because we use right now 10 to 15% of our brains, so we can increase us 6, 7 times at least, meaning that we even don't know what will be the end result of it. So we don't even, I mean, if you increase like 10 to 15%, it's already becoming one of the, you become superhuman. What's going to be further? So I believe we totally wrong looking at how to develop artificial intelligence. We should increase our human intelligence and then become real humans, as I think was it's probably was the God's intention. It gave us a lot of power. And look at us, how we use the power.
How we try to implement AI as society in the same way. We try to find some silver bullet that helps us out in our regular tasks. But it's true that we, in this moment, are not evolving like personalities, that we're not trying to get better knowledge, to read more, to find something more nutritious.
Stop hating each other.
For our brains. And it means, I think, why we're doing this. Because we're, as human beings, we're not eager to take the responsibility. And we try to find some other instance to put all the responsibility for. And it also creates ethical problems. If you implement AI into your car, self-driving, for example, anything happens, you can say, oh, it's not me, it's AI. But you were driving at this moment. Why are you not taking responsibility? And it happens on every single part. It can be on financial level. It's not me, it's AI who give me advice. It's not me, it's some AI advertising system who put this on Facebook for me. It's not me, it's, for example, some AI who drove my electional choice. And it means we should be more responsible people or human beings to get more knowledge. And it means we should, develop AI in different way, not like in substitution to ourselves, not like this artificial general intelligence, aware machines, because we don't know what happened next if it becomes self-aware. It can be dystopian future. We could see not in electronic movie, but in Terminator movie. It can be Matrix. It can be anything. And these Gen AI companies, it's a big venture. I mean, they have no idea what happened next. And all they know right now, just to move the next step, to get it more efficient, you should burn more resources, more human resources, more money, more funds, more financial resources. For example, Sam Altman from OpenAI, CEO, he mentioned that to get closer to AGI, to artificial general intelligence, you should invest on average $7 trillion. And we can only imagine how it drives and just steeps the inflation. If we're getting into the level of $1 trillion instead of billions of dollars we're having now in investment niche, how we gonna spend money, how everything gonna cost.
Okay, I agree with you. I agree, but probably we can find resources. Probably will be finding resources. What I believe is that we should improve ourselves, and then we should not. Then we will not be afraid about those who are owning the AI. And probably we don't need that. We don't need AI.
Yeah, we don't
if we develop ourselves, we are stronger than AI. So we don't need artificial intelligence. We have your intelligence, my intelligence, our colleagues' intelligence, and it's so strong. And if it's united, it could be combined. I also believe in this. It's theoretically. Then we will have a superpower that this artificial intelligence will never be able to attain. Because we have everybody, like we have more than 7 billion people with 95 billion neurons each. Well, it's a fantastic human power, and I think we're not if we don't develop as people, we will be driving to the abyss with artificial intelligence, all the stuff. We have the weapons of mass destruction and all stuff. So that is a problem. What I see, we're so much focused on artificial instead of our own.
Yeah, there's a way. It is called crowdsourcing intelligence or swarm, when we just trying to mimic not artificial intelligence, but for example how bees or ants are living, and they're sharing the knowledge. They have some kind of common brain network, and that's, I believe, what you mentioned, that we all have all these billions of neurons in our brain as a benchmark. We cannot build any AI having no benchmark when we have only one, our brains. And if we combine our natural computational power all together to create the new ideas, it will bring a lot. AI is going to be like Excel at this degree. It won't be something overhyped, super used. Over time, it's going to be like the normal thing, like, I don't know, laptop or your smartphone. It will be in there. Sometimes when you need it, you use it. Sometimes when you don't need it, you don't use it. You won't expect everything from AI, because when you want to have something creative, not fed to AI to learn on it, you will go to your colleagues, you go to your peers, you go to your friends to share the knowledge. When you saw something beautiful, you won't share it with DALL-E, you share with your friends.
I agree with you, Kirill. And then, so for us all, as a team of people, we should put our time on reading the books and then improving ourselves. I don't know, we can do meditation, sports, and all activities, anything that improves the brain. That will, and that's not that difficult. Just spending time instead of Facebook and TikTok. Spend on something which is bringing our brains higher.